Hey everybody, this is Christina with Gettin Crafty. We're doing our Halloween edition online classes. I'm so excited that you decided to join me. Our very first class, we're going to do this wreath from the Holiday Mini. I hope you can see it. But we're going to do this, but we're going to do it Halloween style. So I hope you're excited about that. First thing that you need to do, this is a wooden wreath circle. It's 12 inches around. You can get it at any craft store, I'm sure. Just go to the floral section for the wreath supplies and it'll be there. So you want to make sure that you have one of these. The directions that I have for you are for the 12 inch. The wreath that is in the Holiday Mini, I believe, is a bit smaller. So there are some directions out there with like 8 big circle rosettes and stuff like that, but this one is 12 inches. So we are going to use this fabulous simply scored tool that we have. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. So you need to have at least 17 strips of paper. This is 12 inches by 1.5 inches, okay? And then you need to have the smaller ones. The big ones turn out like this big, okay? And then the smaller ones are actually 1 inch by 12 inches, and they turn out this size. So they're perfect if you want to put them, layer them on top of each other, okay? Now this is the paper that I'm using is the paper that is out of the Halloween the Holiday Mini, the Halloween Mini. Listen to me. And I'm also going to be using Piece of Poison stamp set, the hand pinned holidays, possibly Letter It for the H, and probably Wicked Cool. I just used a lot of you can use any Halloween set that you want to use, but these are the ones that I decided to use. So, because I haven't completely decorated mine, because I thought I would wait until you guys were here. So you want to, the side that you want to show on the top so that your rosette will look completed, because I don't know if you can see right here, my seam goes down so that it's nice and clean, as to where I have a couple of them where the seam doesn't look so great because it's actually coming up instead of going down. So you want to start with the side that you want showing up, okay? Then you want to take this fabulous score tool, and you just want to go ahead and make sure you use the large end for your DSP and the small end for your cardstock, because the small end, if you use it on your DSP, it's going to rip it. I didn't realize what the large and the small end were for when we very first got this, but now I know from trial and error. So you just want to put this up there, and this is a little hard because I have limited space, excuse me, because I have a camera, the iPod leg right here in front of me. And I'm still working off my cold, so please bear with me while I take a drink now and then. So we want the big end, and you want to go ahead, when it's on the side you want up, you want to go ahead and do every 1/2 inch. So you want to do every 1/2 inch. And you just want to go all the way across. Look at how smooth that goes, just like butter. I love it. And this is, if you want to do this, if you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator watching this, and you want to do this for a class, I would suggest breaking it up into 2 classes. I did this as a free class, and yeah, it took a very long time. So you want to, after you do that, you want to go ahead and flip it over, line it back up, and you want to do every 1/4 inch and every 3/4 inch. Okay, this will make it to where your paper is scored every 1/4 inch. But what it's doing by flipping it over is it's making it a lot easier to make that accordion fold when you go to make your rosettes. And you just want to keep going down like that. I did try doing it just going every 1/4 inch, going all the way down, but it was such a pain to fold afterwards. So I just did it this way. And you do it with this, with the 1 inch by 12 inch as well. You do it the same exact way, so you have those nice, I know you probably can't see it on that side, but it's the nice 1/4 inch every other line. So you want to go ahead and do that. And then after you do that, like I said, you just go ahead and fold it every, right on the score lines, and just go back and forth just like an accordion. Can you tell I've done this a few times? I'm getting faster and faster, I tell you what. Maybe they should have this at convention for a competition for the game show that they used to have. That would be fun, huh? See who could fold the accordion the fastest. And I hope you like my nails. I went and got a spider on my nails just for the Halloween class. I thought it would be fun. Now, I have very short sausage fingers, so I have to stop about halfway and start folding in a different place because my fingers are not big enough to hold this whole big old piece of paper together and be able to fold nicely at the same time. So I just go back and fold it all up. Make sure it's nice and tight. You can even take a bone folder if you want to, but you want that nice accordion fold, okay? Now, just so you know, with the wreath, especially if you want to hang it on your door or something like that, sticky strip, Tombow, all of that stuff, it's not going to hold it the way you want to hold it. Be very careful, but I used a hot glue gun and I got a 3rd degree burn. It was a total, I don't know if it was a total duh moment or a complete awakening moment, but I was putting the glue stick in here and I was putting it in and somehow it got on my hand, and then when I put it on my hand, or when the glue got on my hand, it was so hot I went, ah, and wiped it off, and yeah, my fingers burnt too. So, we all have our problems, I guess. Go ahead and put just a tiny bit of glue here. Okay, and my glue's getting a little, so it's getting a little bit thin, but just go ahead and the side you want up, go ahead and wrap it so that it goes down, the pieces go down, okay? Because if you go up, then you're going to have that ugly seam right there. So that's why I said to make sure that when you very first start, your paper's going up, because then you don't have to worry about that ugly seam. Just go ahead and squish it all together. Now if you have a lot of glue, it's going to ooze and you're going to burn yourself, and believe me, I've learned, trial and error, from the Thanksgiving one that I made. So, and you can go ahead, it dries pretty well, and obviously my glue is a little bit less than what I thought. Very good idea with glue sticks. I don't know about you, but I always have problems with them sticking to each other and actually going through. Take the tip of your hot glue gun and just kind of stick the glue on there a little bit so it's all ooey and gooey and stuff, and then stick it in right on the other glue stick, and it'll glue itself to the other glue stick. So then you don't have to sit there and worry about it stopping and starting, and then it actually shoves the old glue stick through. Quite nice. There we go, that's much better. So get some glue on there and stick it on. Okay? And then just set it aside while you're waiting for that to